In the Democratic Republic of Congo, the recently held presidential election continues to be mired in controversy. In the latest, an opposition leader has been accused the Congolese police of using live bullets to break up a protest in the capital city of Kinshasa. This after the government banned demonstrations against last week's polls. Congolese Interior Minister said that the protests were aimed at harming the electoral process. But despite the ban, the opposition called its supporters to gather at the National Assembly and march to the headquarters of the country's Electoral Commission.
We said we were going to demonstrate to say no to this electoral robbery, this sham election. I told you a long time ago that Mr. Kadima, an election observation specialist, was preparing chaos, and here we are.
Dozens of riot police were stationed in the area, preventing the protests from taking place. Officers fired tear gas canisters at the protesters, and also opposition leader said during a standoff with the police, a bullet landed near him while he was barricaded inside his headquarters.
A policeman dropped that, and that was the shell casing that fell where I was. I was in the fire boom. Boom! It fell right next door, and I picked that up.
The demonstrators also threw rocks at the police as they demanded a repoll of the presidential election.
Some police officers were injured by stone throwing, and a few minors were also injured by stone throwing by intruders, which is what we feared. And that's why we had said we had to listen to the voice of the authorities, who had to take other necessary measures to control the march.
Just for a little background, international observers have alleged that the election was extended illegally. Many polling stations were late in starting and some didn't open at all. In parts of Congo, people were still voting 5 days after the election. The poll results are expected before the new year.